in perspective, they yes, they're good for you. They have vitamin, well, they have beta carotene. The body has to convert it to vitamin A. Then now you gotta eat meat to get vitamin A, and a lot of liver to get vitamin A. So there's controversy on liver being filled with parasites, liver being healthy, etc., etc. So what I was trying to say is it's more of a high glycemic vegetable. So it's going to convert more to sugar. It's higher in carbs. So that's all I was getting at, was it's just a more higher carbohydrate vegetable. Yeah, I mean, apples have a lot of sugar, but if you go to Granny Smith, they have a little less. So the fiber will counteract it a bit, and it is lower in sugar compared to, say an apple or, something else, whatnot. So it's a tough debate, but I just meant that it was just higher glycemic. That's all. That it was just, had a little more sugar. So I just wasn't sure how it would convert. I'm having some carb here. I'm having some chicken. I'm having some fat. But the other day I was having some sugar, some cookies. So I was just thinking about everything that was going in the system. So if I have all that crap carb, sugar, and I throw carrots in, they're going to become more glycemic because it's just more sugar I'm adding on top of the other sugar. Now if I stay lean and just throw some carrots on, I'm okay. So I just kind of meant in the realm of everything that I was eating, if that makes sense. Now, I'm not saying they're bad for you. I'm just saying there's better choices. But hey, I like the taste of them. I like it. I just, some people hear, different things, so that's all. A lot of information out there, everybody. I'm gonna add some on there too. Very bland situation we got tonight. So that's all I meant, guys and gals. I just guess we'll have some of this on there, huh? Grams of carb. You count that, it's like 4 grams of sugar. Carbohydrate converts glucose, sugar, breaks down to sugar, carb. It's not a direct sugar molecule per se, saying it's just sugar, but it's a carbohydrate that will break down into sugar. Your body will recognize it as sugar. It will increase A1C, blood glucose. So when I add artificial with natural, they don't meet. So they crisscross. The body doesn't digest both in the same way. One is foreign, one is natural, if you call it. This is all I meant. It's more of a, not even sure the correct terminology, because I just started researching this stuff. So I'm not, too up I gather is that when the body, digests and does its working, metabolics, your whole metabolic system, the way things are broken down, a lot of times when we add our fats, our carbs, and our sugars, it makes more arterial plaque. It can increase glucose. It can make one diabetic. It can turn on autoimmune conditions, etc., etc. That's why a lot of people say just go carnivore, or just eat all fruit, or be a vegetarian. If you stick to, say, straight meat, okay, meat, fat, whatever, but just meat, no carb. Some people are doing vegetables and meat, or some people are doing a little bit of fruit, mostly meat. But, so like I said, research YouTube. Check out what they're saying about how different foods interact metabolically with the body, and how they can interfere with different things, and how they can cause different diseases and conditions just by eating carbs, fats, and protein. So look at that, and then look at the people that are just eating strictly fruit, all fruit, not vegetarian, all fruit, and then all meat. And then look at the people that are mixing up, excuse me, a little bit of other stuff with the straight carnivore, okay? Fruit guys, they're just all fruit. So start going on YouTube and listening to what some of these people are saying, and then get back to me about how unclear the evidence really is, So, all that I'm saying is from what I've been gathering from different, things on YouTube, reputable people, is that when you combine the fats, the carbs, and the protein together, it can have a diverse effect in the body, ranging from a multitude of autoimmune conditions, cancers, diseases, etc. So that's why people that stick, you got the all fruit, you got the all meat, and then you got the well-rounded diet. So I'm not sure what the best one is. Obviously, the easiest is the well-rounded. It'd be kind of hard for me to stay away from carb and junk and whatnot. The healthier way, obviously, would be to get more serious, I guess. Then it gets confusing. So one guy says one thing, one guy says another. One guy goes on, a carnivore for years, and then integrates carbs in with the carnivore. So, and a lot of these guys that are doing carnivore, other than caveman times and stuff, really, I mean, we don't know the long-term effects of all this stuff either. To me, it seems like all fruit is the best diet, but I can't eat just fruit. So, I'm just trying to figure it out too. So I don't know. I probably didn't make any sense of what I was saying. I don't even think I made sense of it. It's hard when you're trying to explain the biochemistry behind food, So I'm trying to reiterate a way to explain to you guys basically the biomechanics, the metabolic pathways, the biomechanics, the digestion, etc., etc., and how to differentiate between a carrot, you know, I don't know, a chip, you know, a piece of protein. Like, they're all different. They all do different things. They all react different. So it gets pretty confusing when you start listening to, you know, people or, you know, more professionals on the subject, and it's hard to make sense of it. That's all I'm saying. So you gotta check out some of it. Just Google up. I mean, just hit YouTube. Hit a search on, you know, carnivore and all fruit, and just see the difference. Maybe put a little bit of that in there. But honestly, I don't feel like I made any sense with what I was trying to say. I'm wicked tired. Anyways, I had a long day. Really long day. Long day. A lot of work. Just a lot of work. Well, I'm pretty beat. I don't have my knife. Damn, man. Freaking knife. It's too messy. I don't want to pick it up. It's like wicked messy, man. If you guys and gals really start digging when listening about these different diets, you're gonna get all confused too. It's not like what you've been told, you know. It's vastly different, you know. I'm just saying. I don't know. It was just crazy today. I'm freaking out. I'm putting food on a dock for these damn people, right? And somebody's got a freaking dog. Dirty as hell. Oh, poor thing, but I'm saying. And they're like, and I hear one person yell, they stole my dog. This lady's got the dog. She says it comes out of the woods. It's all matted. The other lady's screaming she's got a chip in the dog. It's her dog. It went missing. I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm looking at them both like I want to kick them in their heads. I feel like saying, shut up. Shut your freaking mouth. You know, like the commotion was making me like crazy in my head. Like it was tough to make. I was like, I don't know. So and she puts a dog on the dock. Brushes up against me. I'm like, man, I don't know, it just made me neurotic. It wasn't a big deal, but sometimes when it's such a stressful situation, and then you get these people that start acting irate, you know, you just, you know what I'm saying, you just want to, you know, you had enough. You know, it's like, shut your mouth. Dang, you know what I'm saying? Shut up. You know, you're coming here for food. And there's dog issues, there's all kinds of stuff. Like, it gets a little hectic sometimes. So, I just got my manager to take care of it because I couldn't handle it. Well, not that I couldn't handle it. I'm not paid to handle it. That's what it is. I can handle it. I can handle it fine. I could have diffused it fine. But I'm not paid for that. You see, I would have the clout for that. So to sit there and hear two people yell in front of me, it aggravates me because I don't want to deal with hearing that. I don't need to hear other people's stress. I got my own. You get it? You know? So there's no reason for me to deal with that per se. And I don't want to deal with that. So I let somebody else deal with it. So I'm not paid for that. It's not in my rank. Well, my pay rate anyways, you know. That's just sometimes it can get a little obnoxious in there. You know, you got people in there, they're really hard up, they need food, they need help. You know, and then you got people bringing dogs and, you know, which is fine and whatnot. You know, but I mean, it's expensive out there. You know, I'm not saying you shouldn't have a dog, but you know, it's just, I don't know, it's just a lot of stress sometimes. Maybe even a small situation of stress can become larger amongst just being in a larger situation of stress, if that makes any sense. So you're already in a stressful situation that's magnified a little bit. So now that little bit of stress here is going to turn into this because you're already here. So now that little bit is gonna amplify. That's what it did. Just hearing the voices of it. Excuse me. Not so much the lady that saved the dog, but the two clients that were arguing with her. And that's what really bothered me because, yeah. I'm not gonna say any more on the subject, but I was bothered by it. But I did the best I could do. You know, I did what I could do. I'm not gonna get out of hand or nothing, but I just gotta turn it off sometimes, you know. Just a little bit much. The day went good though. It was a good day. Just you know, sometimes I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I really just don't. had enough of something. I've had enough, and I've had enough, but there's nothing I can do, you know. So I just do what I can and maintain composure, and that's it. There's nothing more I can do. And then the poor dog too was it was like just really submissive to the lady that was helping it. So you could tell the dog wasn't taken care of very well. So that kind of bothered me too. And then it bothered me because, you know, I didn't want it to touch me because I didn't know if it was in poison ivy or, you know, it was in the woods. It wasn't a big deal, but I was already obsessing kind of hard today. So that didn't make it any better. So I think that's what was aggravating me more too, you know. And then once that happened, then I started getting pissed. Then I'm like, damn, now I gotta worry, you know, for something that's not my problem. It's like, don't bring your problems to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't bring your problems to me. Basically, keep that, you know, keep that at home, keep that away. Like, not here, you know, but I don't know. Wednesdays it gets crazy though. A lot of people that do a whole lot of nothing. You know, got a lot to say. Don't get me wrong. I help a lot of people out. And I think sometimes that's a problem. I help a lot of people. I've taken care of a lot of people. I've helped out a lot of people with extra meat, with extra food, with extra stuff. I'm pretty much known for that. They're, you know, all the clients know me. They all love me. I love them. But you know, as we're all like a family there in some weird type of way, those are the kind of dynamics I feel. So, you know, when I do get aggravated, I step back a little bit and I treat it as like, you know, like a dysfunction type of situation. So I try to just diffuse it up here first, you know. But sometimes it can just get a little over the top. But I understand they're stressed too. They're going through a lot. So, you know, it's not all the time, you know, anybody's fault sometimes other than circumstance, you know. But it's those circumstances that sometimes perpetuate into more stress and anxiety, which increases anger and outburst subjectability, you know. But, like I said, I keep it all calm. Just do what I can do. Finish up the day like I did. That's all. You know. Start the day, finish the day, and that's it. Wow. Well, as you are. And yeah, sorry for the late vid. I'm pretty tired. And like I have a lot to say, but I just can't seem to get it out too well. Been having a pretty obsessive day, like I said, guys and gals, so I thank you all. As always, God bless, universally bless, brotherhood, sisterhood, good brotherhood, good sisterhood, and of course, brother to brother. everybody's doing well.